So let's build a site. It's really pretty simple. You want to go to sites.google.com and of course make sure that you're signed in, and then just come over here and click the create button. Once you click the create button there, it's going to send you to another page, and as a default it's just going to have this blank template selected, and for the most part that's good. We'll just start with that. Name your site. I'm going to call it Dana's Portfolio. And you'll notice that as I typed, it put in a name down here for what my website URL will be. You can change this if you want to. For example, if I wanted, I could have my last name as the URL, and maybe I'll just throw a number in there. And then there's one thing I guess I would, well, let's just go here. We're going to go to select a theme, and you can choose from any of these themes here, and this makes it very simple. And you can always change these themes later. So for example, if I pick this theme right here and then I decide later on that I don't like it and I want to change it, I can always do that. There are also these templates up here, and you can click on this, browse the gallery to see more, and you can choose from a bunch of templates that they have pre-made. It makes the website look really nice and makes it look a little bit more professional, but it also takes a little bit more work to set it up and to make it work the way that you'll want to. You'll have to do a little bit more work playing around with it and stuff. So I would suggest just sticking with one of these themes down here. Then we have to come down to the bottom and we have to figure out what that says. And that's a tough one. I have no idea if I just did that right. Let's click create and see what it does. Okay, apparently I did not spell it right, but that one looks a lot easier to me. So click create. Wait while it churns away and builds your site with your URL, and there you are. So we can see up here in the address bar that my URL is Lepoidovin13. The name of my site is Dana's Portfolio. And so this is the beginning. And what we want to do at this point is we want to come over here and click this New Page button. So we'll click New Page, give our page a name, and basically I'm going to ask you to, you can do more if you want to, but I'm going to ask you to have at least 2 pages. And so one of your pages is going to be assignments, and we want to make this as an announcement. So change this from web page to announcements. Leave this radio button to put page at the top level, and then we will create. And when it's done, it will, interesting, usually from my experience it always goes into the edit mode. But that's okay if it doesn't. If it does, then just click the Save button so that you see your page here. So you can see I've got my assignments link, I'm on the assignments page, and there's this new post button. That's what you get when you create it with the announcements template. So we're going to create one more. So let's go back to the home page, click New Page, and this time let's call this one Portfolio. Again, actually, I'm going to take this back. I was going to do announcements, but let's just leave it as a web page. Again, put page at top level, click Create, and so at this time it went into edit mode, of course. And you'll notice that there's no new post button. There's just the name, and then there's the body of my web page. And so what I want you to do, I'm going to click Save to get this out of the edit mode. What I want you to do is for each of the assignments, you'll go to the assignment page, you'll click New Post. Oh, okay. Didn't think it was doing anything, but it was. Alright, and so then for each assignment, you're just going to name it. So the first one was foveal peripheral. And then put your cursor into the main part of the post, into the bigger box. Go up to Insert, go to Image, and we've done this before. So this is not new to you about adding your pictures. And it should be giving me a button here to choose. For some reason it's not. Okay, apparently it's just a little different. Maybe they just changed it. So I would go to my your hard drive. Okay, so what you'll want to do is go to your hard drive, go to your low res folder, choose your picture, and then click OK, and post your picture on the page here. You don't want it posted as the original size, so when your picture comes in, make sure that you click the L for large, and then post your second picture, and just put them side by side so that we can have the comparison. And at the bottom of the pictures, just title each one. And I think that's pretty straightforward. I don't think I need to show you just how to do that. So I'll go ahead and click Save. And so then if I go back to assignments, you'll see the foveal peripheral, and of course if I had uploaded pictures, they would be there, and then I can click New Post for the next assignment. Then what we're going to be doing with this portfolio page is this is where we're going to put the choice images, it's going to be the best of your best. So as we go through the semester, for each of the assignments that we do, you're going to post one image here, kind of like you did for the group website, except for here it can change. So as we go further into the semester, maybe you want to redo one of the pictures from earlier on. You can redo it anytime that you want to, update it in your portfolio so that your portfolio is always showing your very best work. And at the end of the semester, this portfolio should say, this is, from everything that I've learned, this is the best work that I can do. So that's really it. As far as building your website and putting everything in there, you may want to explore this more button. I told you that you could change the template at any time, and that's actually coming down here to Manage Site, and you'll see where you can change the template. It's not this one, so don't think that clicking on Change Page Template here is where you would change the website template. That's only if you want to change, like we made this one a website. If we wanted to change it to announcements and have a post button, that's how we would do that. So you can see we've got some other things that we can do. Okay, so the most important thing, not really the most important, but very important, is for you to come up here to the Share button. This is a very important step so that your website will show up on my sites page as a shared website. So then what I want you to do is come in to invite people, just start typing my name. It should show up just like this. Click on it and then click Share and Save. And once you've done that, I'll get an email address that you've created your website, that you've shared it with me. And so then when I go to my sites page, your website will show up here. I can find it easily, click on it, and see what you're up to. All right, so that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, just give me a call, or we can Skype and I can walk you through it. Um, I would definitely like to have your websites built before we meet again next Monday. So please make sure that you do that. Get it built and shared with me and start getting your assignments posted to it. All right. So I will see you all later.